All right, welcome to another BluesDay Tuesday, y'all. So today I've got Back at the Chicken Shack by Jimmy Smith. Okay, so that's your basic thing. So we're in F7. We're gonna have this riff starting on the 3 of the D string. Now here's where we have one of those hammers into the major third of that 7 chord. So we have the 1 and the 1 on the G and the B strings. We're hammering into the second finger here on the 2nd fret of the G string above that other one so they both ring. So you want it real tall there. So now you could go simple and just go into those 3s right there in the G and B string, into the 5/4. That'd be kind of the simple way. You can add some bass notes to this too, though. So it's like you can slide into that. We kind of go back the same way. So then 3s, that hammer thing, back to the bass. Now I could kind of add those bass notes with it. So I got that F in between. And sometimes if you want to go to the high part of the chord there, those little 1s, you can do that instead of that bass note. You can also go back and forth between those 5 and the 4. You could also... So you could do the tremolo picking there on that too. Think about how a piano player would do that. Bum, ba-dum, bum, they have those 2 notes going together. So there's different ways of doing that. Kind of just playing them one at a time or doing a fast kind of tremolo. We're going to come up here to the B flat, 6th fret. Back. And then we got a little riff here. So that's 5th fret on the C there, the G string, to the 5 on the 2nd string. So we got a chromatic there, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the B string, back to that C note there on the G. And then we go down here to the B flat, same riff. Now we're going to get to that 6, so we're going to pop back. We're back into it. So let's try that together. A 1, 2, a 1. Going up. Back. Turn around. Okay, so that's basically the riff to that. Now if we're going to get into soloing over the progression, 3, 4. We're going to have 4 bars of the F7. Go up to the 6th fret, B flat 7, back to F7, turn around, C7, B flat 7, F7 twice. Try it again. F7, 4 bars, B flat 7, 2 bars, back. We got our turnaround, C7, B flat 7, F7 twice. Okay, so that's your 12 bar in F. So let's take a look at our scales we could use. We got our F minor pentatonic. We also have our F major pentatonic. Gets you in that BB box. So let's take a look at another position of the F minor pentatonic. So this is like the 3rd position. So that's our 1st position, 2nd. And the 3rd one is the one that has these 3 in a row with the same kind of shape. So that's a good combining positions. Just like this one, the 1st is a good combining positions area to get up into the 3rd position up here. This one has the same type of effect, being a good combining positions riff. Now we're all the way up to the octave now. Now think about when you got your major pentatonic riffs up in here. And we also have the arpeggio of like an F7 there. So you want to see your arpeggios. That'd be over here. Okay? F7 arpeggios in different spots. You got your B flat 7. Okay, so let's have you guys jam around. You could do it simple and have like a pentatonic minor for F and jam around with that. Here we go. 2, 3, go. Here we go again. Four chord. Back to the 1. Turn around, C7. 5 chord to 4 chord. Back to 1. I'll take 1. You guys take it. Of course, you can go quick forward on that sometimes. You can always add some different things there. There's that quick 4 chord. right, back at the Chicken Shack, Jimmy Smith. I got a quick story for you. So when I played with James Brown, Jimmy Smith sat in with us one time, and he was in the middle playing James Brown's keyboard, and I was right over here, stage right, just a few feet away from him, and James Brown was just a couple feet on the other side. And so he was clowning, having a great time, getting the crowd going. He was doing some great solos and stuff. And at the end of it, he started doing trills on both sides of the piano. And then he took his teeth down in the middle and started hammering out notes in the middle with his teeth. Everybody went crazy. So Jimmy Smith back at the Chicken Shack. Hope you all dug that. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.